What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. My name is DFree. Here today, we are going to be using LR Gohan and Goten versus Super Battle Road. Hope you guys enjoy. Hit the subscribe if you were new, of course, for more content. So, throughout the week, albeit I uploaded them in different orders, you might have been able to tell based on things I was saying in certain videos. Like, I think the most recent one was the Movie Heroes one, but that was actually like the first one. So, like, anyways, I did Movie Heroes, I did Full Power, I did Hybrid Saiyans, I did Siblings Bond. Like, I've done a bunch of different teams. So, not all of them were versus Super Battle Road, but I just wanted to show this unit as a leader and then on other teams as well that they have access to. This unit has so many categories, which is such a good thing for this card. So, that being said, I think that a lot of people have come around to the fact that this card, while it does need a certain setup sometimes, is very good. Like, this is a very good card. The key problems are largely overstated. It's a really good card. So ultimately, I want to go ahead and just take Siblings Bond onto the Super Class stage. I actually haven't even completed this on Global yet, so this will be my first completion. I did have a graphical issue, so we did skip the first round. Just quick catcher-upper. I did use a Whis. All the damage was done basically by my LR leader. So, proceeding on, we are using Siblings Bond, as I said. So, what I would do naturally with this setup I have, I actually just decided I'm going to run a ton of support and just have a Gohan and Goten on each rotation doing all the damage. Now, instead of Whis in that last spot, don't have him, of course, because I haven't even completed this stage. Well, I guess I could technically have him. But anyways, I would put the Super Battle Road Int Goku there. Other than that, I love the way this is built up. Let's go ahead and proceed. So, this is actually turn 1 with this unit, so I've said it all throughout the week. If you want to see any of those other videos, they'll be linked down below, by the way. I've said it all throughout the week, though, that the main issue with this card is, without running a bunch of orb changers, sometimes you're just going to have situations where turn 1, you don't have access to, really, I should have lined this up differently. You don't have access to your Ultra Super sometimes, but after turn 1, you're going to get it a lot of the time. I should have lined this up differently for that exact reason. We should have been targeting Shisami primarily. Anyways, we are going to get hit by a super there from Tagoma. Not a big deal. By the way, today's question of the video, by the way, guys, what I meant to say. Today's question of the video, I lost it that fast. I had it. The correction threw me off. Ooh, dodge. I legit don't have it. Y'all lucky for today. Y'all got so lucky. By the way, I throw those out there randomly. I don't even think about them in advance, which I think adds some layer of what's the word? Genuineness? I don't know. Something synonymous with that. Anyways, I like it, right? I don't really want to put a whole lot of thought into it and like have a scripted type deal, but I do appreciate it. On a side note, everybody that answers those, it means a lot to me. I can't respond to every comment, but I do read and see most of them. So, all right, turn 2 for this card, which is turn 3 overall. Just bear with me. Already at max key now. Already at max key. Ultra Super did a lot of damage. Additional does kick in. Can we get the third attack? We do, unfortunately. While it's a crit, which is nice, we do not get a super attack. This Gohan should be able to finish it. So I also decided not to use the Movie Heroes support for this one. The new physical Gohan. Basically the best unit you could run alongside this card anyway, the LR. I decided not to because a lot of my team, I wanted to just run it a certain way, and I wanted to run, just to justify it. There's no real reason why you wouldn't want to do it. To be 100% honest, you should do it. There's no reason why you wouldn't. I've been saying that all throughout the week too. Like, I've seen people say like, oh, it's a bad thing that sometimes this card wants to have this Goten, for example. It's like, or like Bulla, or like if you're running Movie Heroes / Movie Bosses, if you have the Broly lead, Turles, it's like you want to run those units anyway. It doesn't matter if you have to run support. If they're optimal, quote unquote, really good cards, why wouldn't you, right? So that being said, the Movie Hero support would have been nice now that I think about it. There's no real reason why he shouldn't be. Oh, you know what the reason is? Actually, I know what the reason is. I actually set this up like 2 days ago. I haven't played Global in 2 days. Been really busy. The reason why is because of the fact that the Super Class stage does still force you into running a character of each element. So I had to make sure that my team featured one of every color minimum, right? So that being said, I did wind up going double physical because at the end, when it came down to what I would rather have, I decided, you know what? As an off-rotation unit, because I already decided I wanted to have the Gohan and the Goten Easy A cards as main rotation units. That was the difference. I decided as an off-rotation unit, while the offense would be valuable, I would like to have this guy for the fact he has mitigation, he has a higher defense gain, better key gain as well, so it just had a little bit of a different payoff for me. That's what it was. Anyways, long story short, we're done there. Did you guys see the stats? Almost 100k defense. Pretty nice. Actually, yeah, 100k defense for mine as one dupe, by the way. The friend, I did get a rainbow friend. So we're going to try to take out Frost here. Hopefully we can. We'll get really close if we don't. Oh, on a side note, there we go. I just remembered the other real reason. There wasn't a good AGL unit I wanted to run. And if I was going to run this card, I couldn't run the other one. They have the same name. Boom, there it is. That was the other reason, which led me to using some of the other stuff. Man, I'm never going to record a video 2 days later. I'm going to go here. There's like a bunch of reasons, apparently. I mean, if you tune in, that's what you tune in for. The wackiness, the shenanigans. I don't want to use another Whis right now. Hello? I'm going to just use this. Even though I don't need the heal, it's the weakest heal item I have. But the mitigation will be obviously pretty helpful. So we're going to go back here. And we are good. We get triple supers. Hopefully we get some dodges with that Gohan in the last spot. Frost, please. You ain't even nothing. 40k ain't nothing. All right, we'll take that every day of the week, especially because they haven't had a chance to gain defense via their passive yet, the additional defense. So this is pretty nice. Can we get that third attack? Please, it'll knock him out. Please, please, please. Yes. And it's a crit. We can take out the Frost without losing anything. So I can actually retarget here with the next attacks. Are you guys done or what? Like, is that how you really feel? Like, for real? We're still going to go at Magetta. But yeah, I don't have to worry about Frost with the friend. I can actually target versus I'll probably go to hit, to be honest, even though disadvantage. If I get a crit, we'll do a ton of damage. Oh, look at them dodges, by the way. He was dodging them all. All right, this is actually not a bad setup, to be honest. Goten, unfortunately, what I have to do with Goten that I constantly forget to do is to have the foresight to line up physical orbs for him to change. But I think regardless, we get an Ultra Super with the middle spot unit just because all these rainbows are on the board. I think if I do this, the reds and the rainbows should line up. Also, if I do this, the rainbows and, what is that, purples should line up there on the right-hand side. So we don't have the item active anymore. We have a lot of defense, though. Goten's defense is going to spike, of course, post-super. So I'm going to go for that. Please drop the red and rainbows the way I want. Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. So Android 17 reduces attack, which is nice. I think I'm going to target Kaba here. Because if we can take out Kaba, that'd be such a huge boon for us. And I will use one more heal item. But I'm going to use the offensive one. I want to do as much damage here as possible to the Kaba. If not, if that doesn't take out Kaba, that's fine. I will, of course, target here so we can get the attack down on hit. So that way, if hit decides to super there, Android 17 isn't going to take any damage regardless, but he definitely won't. So, all right, let's see what happens. Goten does, oh, there's the super. I'm really happy that Goten was able to super before getting hit with a super. So 200k, it made a marginal difference, but it's going to be the difference between life or death, basically. All right, we're proceeding here. Can we get a critical hit? This is the first time that we've got this unit here. So they, again, still need to stack a bit, but we'll proceed. Hey, is this the first? No, this is, I don't know. I lost track. I lost track when I used the item. I'm pretty sure this is the first round with this card. Pretty positive, but now I'm second-guessing myself. All right, 1.6. Is that a crit? Is that a, I smell a crit. I smell a crit. I smell a crit. No crit. Okay. I guess I was smelling something else. I don't know. Whoever smelled it dealt it. We get the Ultra Super here, which is nice, right? We almost have a choose 'em going on. We can start kind of lining up these guys and going for whatever I want to take out, basically. I'm going to go here because he's the easiest one to KO, and then right after he KOs, it will auto-target to hit. So I don't think hit goes down this round, but I do think that we can at least get him respectably low. So we're going to go with that. And for the last one, Whis also lowers attack. Hit is already an attack down status. I might as well just send after Kaba. I don't want to use another freaking item, bro. Holy crap. But, like, that's the problem with having so many support units, is that they can't kind of hold their own sometimes. So I need the defense spike here. That should be the last item I need. And if we're lucky, we can escape this with the Dokkan attack in tow, actually. So we'll see how that works out. I'm going to try to escape this round with the Dokkan attack still. So 4.3. That's going to do a lot of damage. I should definitely KO Magetta from that range. If you guys are enjoying today's video, by the way, make sure you leave a thumbs up. All right, let's move on. Didn't get that third attack, unfortunately, but we did do enough, so that's helpful. 2.1 from this Gohan. That's really good output. Is that enough? Ah, it's close, it's close, it's close. Okay, so Whis is going to get hit by both of these units. We'll debuff. Ooh, Whis did a lot. Dodge, 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 dodge. Yeah! Those support units with that max dodge is clutch. It's clutch everywhere except for that new Goku event on JP. Everywhere except for there. All right, we're gonna. All right, for the last turn, for this last turn, I'm gonna try to get the Dokkan attack lined up. Going forward, I shouldn't have to really. I'm gonna target there. I think next turn, if I get lucky with the additionals here, man, and/or crits, we could realistically beat this phase. Oh, did that take him out? I think it did. If it did, that's perfect. Yes, it did. Okay. So that's what I was talking about. We could realistically win here if we get lucky, right? So we do get lucky. I'm pretty sure for this phase, the attack gain was rolled off from the heal item. So that was all basically natural damage there. You can go back and double check. I'm pretty sure, though. All right, we move on to the real final up against these two. Now, we have good advantage versus one and then not so good versus the other, which is another reason why I decided on double physical units because you can, not including the friend, if you have because you have to, right? You can include the friend in this. Like, you don't have to necessarily run, say I didn't have an STR unit. If you take an STR friend, that counts, actually. If you don't know, trust me, I'm right. Go test it. But the reason why I chose double physical is because that's Zamasu, and that's why, again, you know, this just lined up better for me because I can still get basically what I wanted. So turn one, how do I want to treat turn one? I don't know what to expect. So we're going to go here. What I would like to do, to be honest, is get a Dokkan attack, obviously, with... I'm going to target every attack here. I'm going to avoid those orbs for the most part, just so Goten can come in and change them. But I want to do as much damage as I can to the Zamasu, in fact. And then I can go in the next turn and immediately get an Ultra Super Dokkan attack, in fact. So that should line up well. I'm very happy I used the item there, because the Zamasu attack, in most cases, he always supers front spot for me. Oh, we get a crit. Nice. Ooh, another crit. Thank you. We will take all that damage. We will take as much damage as we can get. We will take it all. So... and of course, because it's helpful, right? That's the only downside to this is I have to immediately basically get a Dokkan attack. Now, I could flex on him. I could flex big time. This Gohan's doing really good, by the way. He's a really good card offensively. Leaves a bit to be desired defensively in most cases. But under that item, he's fine with this. With this support, too, yeah, he's fine. I could flex on him offensively, though, and bring the Bulma out. Do I do that? I basically max heal again. And I do have the Whis. And I have the Whis support, which I didn't mean. I meant the item, but okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, we'll proceed. The only issue, like I was saying, is when it's almost immediate that I jump into the fight and need the Dokkan attack, I don't have the chance to get this part of the passive that says +1 key and attack and defense plus 10% with each attack performed, right? Up to a maximum of an additional 100%. Right? Plus 100% is wild. That is wild. It also gets calculated differently. They get over 200 or something like that. So it's pretty good if I can actually get it, which means that I would have ideally wanted to get the Dokkan attack with the other card going into next round. That would have been better, but I didn't have a choice, really. So we'll actually use the Bulma. Let's just go for as much offense as possible. Because, again, this is another... The Zamasu's already halfway done. The thing is, this is another scenario where we could realistically win, basically. So we'll see how this works. Now, the Zamasu is already attack down status, so I will target here with Whis, just in case somehow these guys escape this turn, right? We should be fine. The front two units should be fine defensively. Everything should be good. We have the Whis item too. This should all line up perfectly. All right. Okay, cool. This should be it. This should be perfect. All right. All we need is a crit here. If we crit, we KO both of them, I think, in one shot. 3.89 attack stat, by the way. If we crit here, this is nice. If not, I think, isn't the active skill from 3 turns? Oh my goodness. 7.2. Yeah, Zamasu, he's gone. Zamasu's done. Yeah, Zamasu couldn't live that. And yeah. Yeah. The active skill I was going to say I think would kick in next turn because I was banking on maybe one of them surviving. Like, if that didn't crit, maybe. But that's all. This card is nuts, guys. They're really good. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the subscribe if you were new. And I'll catch every single one of you in the next one. Have an awesome day, and take it easy, everybody.